Good morning. It is July 11th, Saturday. 3-4 weeks before Ironman Ottawa 2026. As promised, I'll do a little bit of a ride through of the course. I won't do the whole thing. Please refer back to my videos from last year for some of the ride throughs and sort of the tips and pointers. I'll mainly go through sort of the rougher areas and some of the course changes. I'm currently at the corner of Carling and the turnoff towards the Parkway. So Carling is a pretty busy road. This lane of traffic should be closed during the race, but we'll be coming down from that way. That's when you get onto Carling and then coming off onto this ramp towards the Parkway. This area is a little bit rough, as you can see. So that initial section coming off Carling onto the Gatineau Parkway is a little bit rough. Do be careful. It's slightly downhill, making a left-hand turn. Once you get onto the Parkway, this section's pretty good. So we're still on the western part of the Parkway before getting to Champlain Bridge. There's some construction, as you can see, the cones and stuff. This part of the road is pretty nice, but back there, definitely some cracks, some holes. The change that they made this year is that this is going to be like a bit of an out and back, including the Champlain Bridge. So I'm not sure if they're going to use both sides of the road or split this two ways. Alright, a change that they made this year is that the course goes on the Champlain Bridge. So you come out of T1, you get onto Carling, you get onto the Gatineau Parkway, you're heading west on it, you're going to pass Westboro Beach, and then you're going to come up towards this intersection, and then you're going to be making a left onto Champlain Bridge, making a U-turn, coming back on the bridge, and then heading back out on the same section of the Gatineau Trail Parkway, and then coming back again, and then heading out. So you're going to be doing a bit of a loop, and then heading out towards the downtown section, and then the Eastern Parkway section, and then you'll be doing that grouping 3 times. So a little bit of a change. So this is coming on to the bridge. I ride this bridge pretty much every week to get to the Gatineau Park. I've never felt any issues with it. Hopefully they sweep the road. The bike lane gets a bit gravelly, or there's some debris. And I don't know how they're gonna divide up the lanes. It is exposed, so if there is a east or west wind, you might feel it in your front wheel on this section. bridge isn't really long at all. It'll probably be over in a few minutes. Alright, so a little out and back on the bridge, and then you'll be heading right back onto the George-Etienne Parkway to do a little extra that we didn't do last year. But the roads are good. Once you do that little L loop, you'll head out towards, the next time you come back, you'll skip the bridge and you'll go straight towards downtown. So just after Champlain Bridge, arguably the worst part of the road so far. Lots of horizontal cracks across the road. I think once though. Okay, that part was bad. Looks to be right before the War Museum. It gets pretty narrow, pretty lumpy. Be careful there. Alright, downtown Ottawa. Roads here are pretty good. I'll probably skip this section. Red light. Yeah, downtown Ottawa. Roads are pretty good. From here, there's going to be a no passing section up ahead, closer to the Chateau Laurier. And then you're going to be turning right towards Carleton. Roads there were fine last year, and I don't remember hearing of any construction or repavement, so I'll skip that section. Just refer back to my old videos. All right, we just finished up the section in between downtown. We're heading towards the George-Etienne Cartier Parkway. Roads in that section just fine, absolutely fine. So get ready to shift, and a couple of roundabouts right after the Art Museum and the Governor General's place, so just check your speed there. Alright, so that's the Aviation Museum there, heading in towards the George-Etienne Cartier Parkway. We'll be doing 3 loops of this. There was a no passing section right around here last year. At the same place as an aid station, which really slowed things down. I don't really know why they had a no passing section here. It's not fast or dangerous. Hopefully they get rid of that. Alright, George-Etienne Cartier Parkway. It's a bit rougher than I remember it was. Certainly a lot of cracks. That black rubber crack filler stuff. If you're going to stick to like the far side of the road on the shoulders, it's pretty good. But yeah, I'd be careful. I just actually lost a bottle, so it will rattle you. Alright, so we just finished George-Etienne Cartier Parkway, came back through downtown, And now heading in towards sort of the infamous Gatineau section, where the roads were pretty rough last year. I'm going to be going over a bridge, making a left, and on. So that's the museum of, they renamed it, Civilization, Human something? Canadian Museum of History. So that's just right there. So we're in the Gatineau section. Roads are rough, but not terrible. There is a section of construction up ahead, which I think was worse last year. Yeah, that was the worst section.